Welcome to this lemon squeeze. We're doing a new moon ceremony today, based on the teachings of A Course in Miracles and all of the different spiritual teachings that we follow, study, all of that. So for some, the new moon is just any other moon phase. For others, it's a moment of quiet magic, a chance to plant seeds and begin anew. And we as spiritual students know that what we're actually planting isn't something new at all, but something eternal that's always been within us. It's the truth of who we already are. And so if that's the case, why bother with a new moon ceremony, right?
Yeah, well, I think we participate in a new moon ceremony because the new moon invites us to pause, to look inward, and to listen. It reminds us that creation begins not with doing, but with just being. Being with presence and with remembering. It aligns beautifully with everything we're learning, that there's nothing to seek, only something to recognize. That we are whole, we are love, and we are already held in divine truth.
Mm-hmm. So beautiful. Just as A Course in Miracles teaches that miracles are natural expressions of love, so too the new moon calls us to align with love, not by force, but by quiet willingness. The ceremony you're about to experience is about manifesting from lack. Is not. Repeat that. It's not about manifesting from lack. No way. It's about setting intentions rooted in wholeness. We're not asking for something to be given. We're choosing to remember what's already within us. So the ceremony that we're about to undertake is really designed to assist you. It's going to connect you with your inner guidance and your higher self. You'll get to set an intention that's rooted in love and not fear. You get to align with the creative flow of miracles. You want to become miracle-minded or embrace miracle-mindedness. So take a deep breath in and just take a moment. You can maybe even pause this recording and gather your journaling tools and any sacred items you may need, be it lighting a candle or crystals or lighting some incense, and just place them on your altar or anything else that might help you to feel grounded and centered. And let's begin.
Lovely. Let's begin. So if you joined us for our full moon practice, then this breath work we're going to do will be familiar to you. If this is your first ceremony with us, then we're going to do a simple 4-part box breath, but we're going to add visualization and affirmation to each part of the breath. So we're going to breathe in, inhale, as we affirm, I am in-breathing divine love. And as we do this, we visualize divine love flowing into our being. Then we're going to hold that breath in as we affirm, I am assimilating divine love. And we visualize that love penetrating every single cell of our body, getting into every cell, fiber, function of our being. Then we're going to exhale as we affirm, I am expanding divine love. And we're going to visualize that divine love filling up our aura. And then the last part, we're going to hold that breath out as we affirm, I am extending divine love. And I like to think about the Care Bear stare here. We're going to blast that love out to bless all of life, all of creation. We're going to do that 3 times and I'll guide us through it. So let's begin. Inhale, I am in-breathing divine love. Hold that breath in. I am assimilating divine love. Exhale, I am expanding divine love. And hold that breath out. I am extending divine love. Inhale, I am in-breathing divine love. Hold, I am assimilating divine love. Exhale, I am expanding divine love. Hold that breath out. I am extending divine love. Last time, inhale. I am in-breathing divine love. Hold. I am assimilating divine love. Exhale. I am expanding divine love. And hold. I am extending divine love. Now stay with eyes closed and let your breath come back to normal. Sit with this. Sit with these affirmations. Sit with this love-infused breath circulating through every aspect of your being. Just notice any sensations. And just feel settled into this present moment. Feel the safety of that love embracing you as you. And we'll just maintain this connection as we move through our ceremony today. And if at any point you need to step away from the ceremony and tend to the busyness of life, maybe you want to come back and revisit that breath before diving into whatever is next, wherever you left off. So just an invitation to you. So stay with that inward focus. Tap into that stillness. Get your pen and journal ready. We're going to do some journaling prompts. We're going to allow clarity to rise just through deep listening. We're going to do some journal prompts to allow a dialogue between your conscious mind and your higher self to come through. And I feel like writing longhand pen to paper really helps facilitate that connection, that clarity. It creates that gap between the busy chatter of our thoughts. So this is why journaling is such a powerful spiritual practice. You don't need to reach for answers to these questions. Just trust what arises and pause as much as you need to, as long as you need to, for each of these journal questions as we go through. And I invite you to give yourself at least 1 minute per question. Give yourself as much time as it takes. If you have the time to exhaust your journaling, do that. And trust that 1 minute is enough. If that's all that you have to give to each of the questions, it's perfect. So let's begin our first journal prompt. What is my heart quietly calling me toward in this season of my life? What is my heart quietly calling me toward in this season of my life? Pause. Journal, come back when you're ready. Where am I being invited to release control and trust more deeply? Where am I being invited to release control and trust more deeply? Hit the pause button. Come back when you're ready. Last question. If I trusted that I already had everything within me, how would I move through the world differently? If I trusted that I needed nothing, how would I show up differently? Hit that pause button. Come back when you're ready. There's no right or wrong. If not much is coming through, don't judge it. Just let it be what it is. Now we're going to shift over into some intention setting.
Thank you, Morgan. So now as we shift into new moon intention setting, just take another deep breath and relax into it. So the new moon is often associated with manifesting, wishing, and calling things in. But as spiritual students, we're invited to set intentions not from a place of lack, but from a place of remembering. This is not about asking for something we don't have, about wishing and dreaming. It's about recognizing what has already been true, what has always been true and is true, and just choosing to align with it. We're not forcing, we are allowing life to unfold. We're not manifesting, we are remembering who we truly are. So let's gently shift our mindset from seeking to seeing perfect wholeness in who we already are. So instead of asking for love, just remind yourself that you are love. That I am love. Instead of seeking abundance, acknowledge that abundance is already yours by saying, abundance is already mine. Instead of wishing for healing, say, I surrender to the truth that I am already whole. I am already whole. Now reflect on what surfaced in your journaling practice. What did your heart reveal to you? What are you being called to trust? To maybe soften, or perhaps for you to show up more fully, to live life more abundantly. From this space of awareness, write a clear and simple statement of intention. So you're going to just take another deep breath and sink down into it and let it just emerge from what you've already discovered. Not something to chase, but something to allow, something you're ready to remember and to just sink into. So a few examples of statements that might be your intention. I choose to experience my wholeness and extend love in all I do. That's just an example. Another example might be something like, I welcome clarity, knowing that wisdom is already within me. Or perhaps something more like this, I trust in divine flow and allow my path to unfold with ease and grace. It's your intention, and you can decide. But let your intention be a bridge between your inner truth and how you show up in the world. Let it be quiet. Let it be powerful. Let it be a true declaration of who you already are.
So beautiful, Drusilla. I love it. Now, you may have to pause right now if you haven't gotten your intention fully written out. So just take a moment and get that intention written out and read it a couple of times so you can memorize it, because we're going into a grounding meditation that we want to bring that intention fully to embody it in you. So if you have to hit the pause, go for it. And then thank you for coming back. Now find a comfortable position, and you can either be seated with your feet on the floor or in cross-legged, crisscross applesauce, as they say, or you can be laying down. Whatever's the most comfortable for you. And let your body soften. Just close your eyes and gently take a deep breath in. I like to breathe in through my nose. And just hold it at the top and let it energize every one of your cells with this beautiful intention you just created. And then you can exhale it out. And as you do that, just let your shoulders fall away from your ears and soften your jaw. Relax your hands. No need to grasp or hold on to anything. And just allow your body to arrive fully in this space. With your next breath in, just feel that breath supporting you. It's supporting you by the ground beneath you, by the love that surrounds you, and by the truth that lives within you. Now imagine yourself standing beneath the sky. It's a beautiful new moon night. The stars are twinkling brightly and softly because there's no moon, and the moon is dark. It's a quiet space in the heavens on new moons, but the darkness isn't empty. It's full of potential. It's full of rest, and it's full of a sacred becoming. From this stillness that you've settled yourself into, feel your higher self rise gently to meet you. It's in that stillness that our higher self communicates with us. And there's nothing you need to do to reach that space. You are already there. You're already whole, healthy, and complete, and you work perfectly. Now, recall the insights that you had in your journaling exercise with Drusilla. Recall the longing of your heart, the places where you're ready to trust, and the vision of your life lived in love. Now hold that intention in your heart. You can either place your hands on your heart. You can act like you're scooping up that intention and just take it to your heart. It's not a wish. but it's the truth of who you are ready to live into. And let it form a gentle whisper within you. I choose to live as love. I choose to remember who I am. I choose to walk forward in trust. Just going to repeat those one more time. I choose to live as love. I choose to remember who I am. I choose to walk forward in trust. Feel this intention just filling your being. Not something you're reaching for, but it's just something that's already alive within you. Visualize this intention as a seed of light planted in the center of your heart. And with each breath you breathe, it begins to glow. Maybe with every heartbeat, it just radiates a little stronger. Softly, powerfully, lovingly. And this light begins to expand. It expands into your chest, into your limbs, into your aura. It just radiates throughout every little single cell in your body, aligning your mind with peace, your body with calm, and your spirit with purpose. Now take a few moments just to sit in silence and rest in that light. Allow your nervous system to absorb it and let your body receive it fully. Yeah, let's just sit here for a few seconds, and you can pause this recording if you'd like to sit here for a few moments. You don't need to hold on to it. You are it. You are it. Now whisper softly, I rest in God. I remember the truth of who I am. I rest in God. I remember the truth of who I am. I rest in God. I remember the truth of who I am. Now, when you're ready, you can bring your awareness back to your body. And you can do it simply by wiggling your toes or wiggling your hands or shaking your head. Even roll your shoulders. Yeah. And just feel that support that's beneath you. It's still there. It's there all day long, every moment of every day. And as you return, carry your intention with you, not as an effort, as a presence. And if you wrote down your intention, you may choose to place it somewhere meaningful, either in your journal or under your pillow or on your altar, or maybe inside your God box. And then just let it be. Let go and let God take it. Let it root as the moon, just as the moon begins to, it wanes when it's becoming new, and I can't remember the word. Waxes. Thank you, Morgan. So let it root as the moon waxes back to the full moon, and trust that what has been planted will grow. And now let's just take a breath of gratitude for this beautiful sacred time that we've been able to spend together. And our affirmation to carry us into the next phase is love created me like itself. I walk forward in trust. Love created me like itself. I walk forward in trust. Love created me like itself. I walk forward in trust.
I love that. I love that affirmation. I love your meditations, Penny. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, yeah, we're coming to the conclusion of our new moon practice. Thanks for being here with us. If you want to go deeper, we've got a 14-day journaling journey you can participate in. We've got a series of daily journal prompts to carry you from the new moon to the full moon. If you visit our website, 5lemonslaughing.com, and you just pop your email address there into the pop-up that appears on your screen, we'll send you a PDF of those journal prompts. And also, if you missed our full moon ceremony, that you will find on our website, and we'll send you the journal prompts for that ceremony as well. So we've got a full lunar cycle for you now. You can go from the new moon ceremony into 14 days of journaling, into the full moon ceremony, and into another 14 days of journaling. So it's really a deep and sacred, beautiful, inspiring, powerful practice. And it's all yours for free, our loving gift to you. And we're just so grateful to be on this journey with you all. So just a final reminder that this new moon is not about becoming, because you already are love. You already are as you were created. What was that affirmation, Penny? Love created me like itself.
Yes.
I love that. So we're just remembering that. So go in faith today, and we hope to see you again at another Lemon Squeeze, or one of our regular weekly episodes. And just remember that everything you seek is already within you. So revisit that intention that you came up with, or that spirit spoke to you today, and carry that with you. And we'll see you next time.